Have you ever tried to access a route in VueRouter only to find that it just won't let you through? It's frustrating, right? If you've been wondering how to conditionally disable a route, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to tackle this issue together. I totally understand your concern. It can be really annoying when you think you've set up your routing correctly, but it still allows access to routes that should be restricted. You're definitely not alone in this struggle. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "How do I disable a route in VueRouter conditionally?" They mentioned trying to redirect using this.$router.replace/, but the URL still showed the route they wanted to skip. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what could be going wrong here? The issue often lies in how VueRouter handles navigation guards and route definitions. We'll break it down step by step so you can understand how to implement conditional routing effectively. And don't go anywhere. I've got a powerful tip at the end that will help you manage your routes like a pro. To conditionally disable a route in VueRouter, the user should first check the authentication state in the route's before enter navigation guard. This allows them to control access based on whether the user is logged in. Next, the user should define the routes in their VueRouter configuration. They can specify which routes require authentication by adding a meta field. Now, the user needs to ensure that the VueJS store is properly managing the authentication state. This means updating the user ID when the user signs in or out. Finally, the user should test the implementation. They can do this by attempting to access the protected route while logged in and logged out to ensure the redirection works as expected. Did you know? VueRouter is like a bouncer at a club, only letting in the right guests. If you're not on the list, you're not getting in. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by another user involves using a navigation guard in your VueRouter setup. This allows you to check if the route matches the one you want to disable. If it does, simply return without calling next, effectively preventing access to that route. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always keep your authentication logic centralized in your VueJS store. This makes managing access to routes much easier and cleaner. And there you have it. You should now be able to conditionally disable routes in VueRouter with confidence. Remember, managing your routes effectively is key to a smooth user experience. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips and don't miss our next video.